Yo, I ain't here for the money, I ain't here for the fame. Though it might be nice to own a jet plane.
What is going on, guys? My name is 4G. Today I have a video talking about Fortnite Chapter 3. I've made a couple of these videos in the past, but I'm making this one because we've gotten so many more reasons why we think Chapter 3 is going to be starting in December of this year. Now, really quickly, if you guys do enjoy this video, make sure to hit that like button as it would be greatly appreciated, and it definitely helps out the channel a ton. And if you enjoy Fortnite videos like this, make sure to hit that subscribe button because you are not going to want to miss my future videos, especially with all these new teasers and information we've been getting about Chapter 3 recently. But anyways, let's jump right into the video. So to get started, I have to go over my previous reasons why I think Chapter 3 is next season. So to sum up my previous points, you don't have to go back and watch my older videos talking about Chapter 3, although you totally still should. Donald Mustard has had tweets referring to the seasons after Chapter 2 Season 8, and none of them are referred to as Chapter 2 Season 9, which is definitely odd. The official Fortnite competitive news website said the season following Chapter 2 Season 8, rather than just saying Chapter 2 Season 9. And the best one is an insider who leaked many things months in advance correctly, such as the Ariana Grande concert, the fact that Season 8 would have something called the Sideways, and a Cube Queen character that is very big in the story. This person only talked about Chapter 2 Season 8 and then completely skipped over Chapter 2 Season 9 and talked about Chapter 3. Chapter 2 Season 9 isn't talked about by anyone who would know anything about this game. Not Epic Games and not even inside leakers. I really do believe it's because it doesn't exist, and we will be getting a Chapter 3 Season 1 very soon. Also, the end of the season, we would have been in Chapter 2 as long as we were in Chapter 1 in terms of how many days, so it makes sense we would end this chapter here. There were definitely so many delays in the early Chapter 2 seasons. Last thing here for summing up points is Lachlan on Twitter a few months ago mentioning Chapter 3 is closer than we think. In the past, Lachlan has been known to be invited to Epic Games to play updates early. The creative mode update back in 2018, for example. Could he have played Chapter 3 early when this tweet was made? Who knows? So many people try to make the point that, oh, it shows Chapter 2 Season 9 in the Fortnite crew menu, but that is definitely a placeholder. No way Epic is going to slap on the fact that Chapter 3 is going to be coming next season and officially tell us through the crew menu of all things. Now, going into all the new stuff I have to talk about here, and there is a lot. The first thing is, based on a leak, the black hole from the end of Chapter 1 has been added back to the game. There was a hotfix that makes the game load you into the black hole like it did back in the end event in Season X. Why would they add this back now if we were going to have 2 more seasons of Chapter 2? It just doesn't make sense. Next is the leak of the Chapter 3 map. Now, this has been claimed as a concept, but if you were playing and looking into leaks back in 2019, about a month before Chapter 2 started, a leaked map was revealed and was claimed to be a concept. Turns out it was actually the Fortnite Chapter 2 map, and nobody believed it until it was too late. Now I'm going to show you what this concept map looks like right now. I have to say, I'm not saying that this is real, but it's something to consider for sure. This map looks really cool, although it really does seem like a concept more than anything, but who knows, it's definitely something worth mentioning just in case it somehow is the Chapter 3 map, or it references the Chapter 3 map in some way. Now the next thing is the most interesting because it has nothing to do with leaks, it's all just teasers that Epic put into a ton of different cosmetic items. So with the introduction of the Cube Queen cosmetics, there is a music pack that I'm sure all you guys have heard by now, but maybe you haven't listened to the lyrics of the song specifically. The main quote that really got me interested is, "There is nothing in this world to save. Don't try IO, your fight with the 7 is in vain. All these worlds bow to my reign." Absolute bars right there, I can't even lie. But for real though, there is also a backlink called the Cubic Vortex with the description, "Time is running out. Tick, tick, tick." And the Cube Queen's main pickaxe, called the Reality Render, has a very interesting description of, "This staff has ended countless realities. Soon the island will join them." Now, if that isn't screaming the idea that this is the last season of Chapter 2, I don't know what is. One more cosmetic is the Page Turner emote. This one really got me hyped when I first read it a few weeks ago, but the description is, "Just a second, I'm almost at the end of this chapter." Okay, come on. No way Epic puts that teaser there and we just go to a Chapter 2 Season 9 after that. I just can't believe that. My last thing I wanted to mention is that last month, Donald Mustard had a banner on Twitter that showed this. Could this be a reference to the new black hole that we will see at the end of Chapter 2 Season 8? I really think it could be. Now, actually, that wasn't the last thing because I almost forgot one thing, and that is the teasing of Tilted Towers throughout the last few months. In Chapter 2 Season 7, they started teasing a place that looked like Tilted on the main loading screen of Season 7. Then, with the late game mode a few weeks ago, they teased it yet again. Now, there's no reason for them to keep teasing Tilted if they aren't going to add it to the game. So maybe instead of them adding it to the Chapter 2 map, they've been teasing it because Chapter 3 is actually next season, so they wanted to tease it in advance. I really hope that's the case. I'm very much looking forward to seeing if all of this turns out to be true. There's just so much evidence that points towards the idea that Chapter 3 is next season. I'd be very shocked if we get a Season 9 for this chapter. With that being said, this is all just one giant theory, so you decide what you want to believe, but I just don't see a way that Season 9 could exist at this point. Now, I don't know if we're getting an entirely new map or a hybrid of the old and new map. I like to see the old map somehow, but I would not mind a new map with tons of awesome new and refreshing POIs, with some returning ones like Tilted Towers. With all that being said, let me know what you guys think about this. There was a lot to talk about in this video. If you guys enjoyed, a like would be greatly appreciated. If you're new here and you like Fortnite videos like this, make sure to hit that subscribe button with notifications turned on. As like I said earlier, you are definitely not going to want to miss out on my future videos. And lastly, if you guys would like to support me, make sure to use code YouTube. It's Forging the Fortnite item shop. I do get a small portion of that sale if you do use my code. Thank you guys so much for watching. Have a great day.